Hello mga ka-Simpol! Today we will be making a very simple dessert and I'm sure you will love it. Gagawa tayo ng Yema Cake pero ang gagamitin natin, hindi tayo from scratch but gamit natin ay pancake mix. So meron ako ditong pancake mix, di ba? Sobrang dali lang. This is around yung pack na 250 gram pack na pancake mix, di ba? Kasi pancake mix siya, wala ka na masyadong gagawin sa buhay mo. Para maging fluffy yung ating pancake, gagawa tayo ng meringue. Yung gamit ko ay maliit na can na condensed milk. So this is a 216 gram can. Lalagyan ko siya ng aking vanilla para bumango naman yung aking yema. Ito siya because I will be using my egg whites and egg yolks. Ito, arrange na natin. So first, I will separate my egg whites from my egg yolks. Yan o, it's a good egg. Yan, hindi siya bulok. Yan, because if you're doing a lot and nahalo mo na siya, masisira yung mixture mo. So, that's my first egg yolk. I only need one egg yolk there and the other egg yolks I will put here in my saucepan for my yema. Yan. Good egg. Yan. 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 Egg yolk doon sa yema, di ba? That's fine. Ito siya. Mix lang natin siya. Yan. I will just whip up my egg whites using my mixer. Hand mixer from Camel. Very easy to use. Tignan mo, may stand pa siyang sarili. Add a little bit more sugar. Ito, yung sugar natin, we don't want it to be overly sweet. But what we want to do is to let it become a bit more stiff, no? So, I will just begin medium speed. Aerate natin, no? So, what we're trying to do, we're letting the egg whites catch air, no? So, diba thick yung egg whites? Yan. And I will add my sugar. 2 tablespoons of sugar lang. 1 at a time. I will add another. So, ito, this will not be like a ordinary na pancake kasi we're adding beaten egg whites, no? So, magbabago yung texture, magiging mas fluffy siya. So, I'm adding another one. So, it's going to be 3 tablespoons of sugar which I added 1 at a time. Ang dali lang ng ating life, di ba? Yan. Ang sekreto lang, kahit may pancake mix ka ay may hand mixer ka. Kung wala kang hand mixer, pwede naman gawin mo kamay, pero lalaki lang yung braso mo, no? Kasi it takes a bit of time to achieve this soft, thick stage of our egg whites. Yan. So, our egg whites are done. And I will work on my dry mixture along with my egg yolk. Add 1/2 cup of milk. Yan, we're using fresh milk. You can also use water, no? If you don't want it to be too masarap. Pero gusto nating masarap. Yan. And, uy, it's messy. I'm so messy. Clean up tayo, ha? Yan. And I will just add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Yan. And again, I will just use my hand mixer. I'll start with low. Yan, low, so that it does not powder my face, no? So, once we mix that, yan. And, of course, that's done. And I will just grease the bottom. I'll just use the same oil, just a little bit of oil. Only on the bottom, hindi kasama yung ating sides ng pan. And I will just put a little bit of wax paper. Alam mo, when you bake, you start simple kasi if you do something very complicated right away, mawawalan ka ng gana to learn, di ba? So you will think na, ay, palpakin talaga ako gumawa. Hindi. You just have to learn little by little, start simple, and everything will flow, no? Everything will become easy for you eventually. So we will combine everything now. So I have my flour mixture and my egg white. I will combine just part of my egg white mixture muna just to loosen up my batter. Fold, that's folding, combine. And last, Yan. We will just add it here. So, imagine mo, yung pancakes mo, even your regular pancakes, even if you cook it in a pan, it's going to be very light and fluffy. And let's not overmix it para hindi siya mag-toughen up ang ating cake. Then, we transfer it into our loaf pan. And we're ready to bake. At baka nagtaka kayo, bakit hindi naman nag-preheat ng oven tong si chef na to? Ay, because may bago akong laruan dito sa aking kitchen, ang Camel Air Fryer Oven. Di ba usong-uso yung ating mga air fryer? Now, it's a multi-function oven. I will bake this for 30 minutes. Yan. 165 degrees. Yan. Papasok siya and it does not require preheating. Guys, ito siya. Look at the function sa pwede ka mag-air fry. Pwede ka mag-broil. So, galing sa taas yung init. Pwede ka mag-low heat. Pwede to keep your food warm, di ba? Or you can toast. You can make pizza. You can make fries. Kasi air fryer nga siya, di ba? Walang oil. You can bake. You can roast. May rotisserie pa siya. And ito yung pinakagusto sa kanya is because meron siyang dehydrator, especially for people who are dieting, di ba? So, our cake has already been baking for around 20 minutes sa ating air fryer oven. It's so beautiful. Look at that silip. May pailaw effect pa siya. So, pwede mong matingnan kung tama na siya. And ideally, you don't open it para hindi mo magsak yung ating cake. So, dyan lang muna siya. And in the meantime, I will be working on my yema. And so, dapat low fire lang siya gamit ating Camel gas range. Yan. And we just have to be a little patient and keep mixing. Low fire, you know, para mag-thicken siya, pero hindi siya mag-curdle because we are not making scrambled eggs. We are making like a very thick custard. Kasi ating condensed milk is already thick. Look at that, no? I'm working here on my stove, but it's very stable because of our cast iron pan support, no? Flat siya. And all these things, all these beautiful things I use today, beautiful appliances are available on Lazada. Just go to the Camel store. Yan. And luto na yung ating cake. Wala pang yema. Hindi ba siya yema cake? It's a cake, but using pancake mix. And look at that, it's beautiful. Yan. And we have to let it cool while we're finishing up our yema, our custard. Yan. Sobrang ganda. And my custard, it's already thick. Look at that, no? It's done. And when it cools down, mas lalapot pa yan siya. So this one is good enough. And I will just add a little bit of butter, around a tablespoon of butter, to give it a nice sheen, no? So may konting gloss yung ating yema. Ayan, enough. And ito siya, look at that, ha. Imagine, pancake mix lang siya. Then biglang naging ganyan yung resulta. Let it loosen up from the pan. That's good enough. And I will turn it over. Yan. Let it cool down kasi may konti akong pa wax paper dito. Spill it off. May instant merienda ka na, di ba? So you see it's steaming hot yet. You can also use melted butter if you want to give it a nice smell. Pero yung butter natin nandun na sa yema. So surely, it's going to be very satisfying. Yan. Let it cool down. Very tender. Very nice. And I will add a little bit of salted egg. So, pwede mong ihalo yung salted egg. Kasi, di ba, matamis, maalat, perfect balance, sobrang sarap. So, I will just grate ang ating itlog maalat over. So, you can add cheese, you can add nuts, you can add whatever you want. Look at that. Silky and delicious na yema. Pag may nagdi-drip, ganyan na yan. Tikim ng konti. So, ito siya, parang yema na parang ensaymada of sorts. So, I have my red egg and I will just grate it over like cheese. Ay. Sarap niya. Ang sarap nito, maalat-alat. Tamis, creamy. fluffy. Ang Yema Cake, perfect for coffee time. Kaya ngayon, gagawa tayo ng coffee gamit ang ating, of course, very nice Camel coffee maker. I really like this one kasi so easy to use. Hindi lang siya parang coffee maker na ordinary because pwede ka mag-grind ng own beans. So, I'll just add water. May ito dito. Yan. Pour mo lang yung water. Ang dami kong kaping gagawin, ha? Parang hanggang bukas pa to. And it's so easy. Look at that, di ba usually pag coffee maker, lalagyan mo na siya ng ground beans. But here, it's so nice. Just remove the lid and you add your coffee beans. Yan. So ako, I like my coffee dark. So I will add around 4. No? Everything there. And turn it on. So I'm using 2 shots of my coffee. Oh, di ba? Automatic. And maghahanda na ako ng aking platito while waiting for my coffee to get ready. And guys, if you want to have any of my toys today, they are all available on Lazada. Of course, coffee and cake go well together. A very nice cup of coffee. Yan. Just black coffee for me. And a bit of my Yema cake. And bit, pero medyo malaki. Tunay na simple yung ating recipe today, kaya try this at home using Camel Appliances. And of course, have a very delicious Yema Cake for you and your family. Yema Cake with itlog maalat, Simpol!